to engage.
Dropped it down. Artillery destroyed. River available. Liquidated. Battery KIA.
What up guys, this is your Hellraider here, bringing you another new weapon gameplay commentary. Today I have the HG40, which is a reskinned kind of updated version or futuristic version of the MP40 from World at War, which if any of you know or have played World at War, that's probably justifiably the most overpowered gun in that game, besides maybe a couple other weapons like the PPSH, but the MP40 was definitely a fan favorite for that game. Well, for this one, it's definitely not as strong and not as dominant as it was in World at War, but it's still pretty viable. It's more like, it reminds me more of a hybrid weapon, per se, like kind of like the Peacekeeper from Black Ops 2, where even though it's in the submachine gun category, it really acts like an AR, and depending what attachments and attachments you put on it can really affect how this weapon is used and useful, depending on ranges and things like that. This weapon hits actually really hard. It hits about for 3-shot kill, which is the same as the Kuda and a couple other weapons in the game. But it does fire slower than the Kuda and jumps in weird kind of recoil patterns. It's a little weird to control sometimes. And depending what attachments you have on, it also changes your iron sight. If you have long barrel, it'll give you like a 3-pronged like iron sight, which is a little bit different than what you're seeing right here. If you use a silencer, your 3-shot range goes way down. And also, since you do fire slower, you'll probably lose a lot more submachine gun fights if you're not, if you didn't hit them first, or you didn't get a couple 2 shots on them at least. The HG40, how I set my classes up after doing my 2 weapon prestiges, for sure, I love rapid fire on this weapon. Rapid fire is most definitely worth it. Once you put rapid fire back on, it definitely feels a lot more like the MP40 from World at War. And then I definitely ran grip, because grip is always needed. You want to be accurate. You want to put down people as fast as possible. Rapid fire, grip, and long barrel were my like loud classes. And when I had that class set up, it acted like an AR. I could 3-shot people pretty much like at AR ranges. I could do things with this gun that ARs could do and not submachine guns. Like the Kuda was the closest thing to be an AR in this game, but this is really it. If you want to make it more like a submachine gun, definitely put rapid fire, grip, and suppressor. You can definitely run around the map very silently, and flank and get easy kills. And since it's firing faster, you're at least more competitive with like submachine guns and things at close range. As far as class setups go, I would definitely run with 3 attachments for most of the time. I would definitely run with rapid fire, grip, suppressor, a ghost, scavenger, because with rapid fire and normally I find myself kind of running out of ammo really quickly with this weapon because I have to spray a little bit more because of the suppressor and get like 4-shot kills instead of 3-shot kills. Tactical mask and blast suppressor as my last 2 perks. What you could do, you could definitely swap out tactical mask for dead silence. I've seen a lot more people running dead silence awareness combinations, which is really annoying in my opinion. The other thing you can do, I definitely recommend keeping at least scavenger on. If you don't want 2 perk 3s, make 2 perk 2s and have scavenger and fast hands. That way you have like a faster aim down sight time when you're running around the map, sprinting and stuff like that. For the loud setup, it's just you can do long barrel, grip, rapid fire. If you don't want to sacrifice the extra, let's say attachment, you could definitely just do grip and rapid fire, and then have a flashbang, which I feel like are super effective grenades. and a Semtex with your 2 perk 2 or 2 perk 2s or 2 perk 3s, and Ghost as your first perk. Specialist that would run with this really well, I ran Psychosis, that worked out really well. Ripper worked out really well since I was in close range. Firebreak was nice, but Firebreak's always nice, so it doesn't really matter what gun that's on. I used the invisibility too with this class setup, and like dipping around a corner, invisibility, popping back up, and just letting me get that first shot in to win a gunfight was really helpful. Was it ballistic armor or battery armor? That really helps out for challenging gunfights, especially when you don't have the fire rate when you first start off with this weapon. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you like or see anything on my channel that you want to know more about, you want to see more about, I have a bunch of more gameplay with this weapon and the FAMAS, so I'm pretty pumped to show those off. Please leave a like, favorite, subscribe, comment down below what's your favorite new DLC weapon or what DLC weapon makes you rage. For me right now, it's between the Marshalls and the MX Garand. Like, those guns just obliterate me all the fucking time, and it's just, you know, rage inducing. Other than that, you guys have a great day. This is your boy Hellraider signing off.
Friendly UAV inbound. The wind's inside. Stay on target.
Vector neutralized.
We're in the last seconds. Bring this home. Friendly care package incoming. Friendly Guardian deployed. All CDP assets degraded.
Catch fighting.
Threat neutralized. Cyber assets down.